welcome. I am vlogging my journey to the platform. I've decided to do a competition, and I'm just going to go over like a few reasons to why and when and where, and I guess just take this opportunity to kind of take you along with me on this journey. It's a pretty big deal for me, and yeah, I just want to keep this short and sweet. Basically, I have decided to go into a comp. Originally was going to be towards the end of the year, around September, but after doing some testing to see where my strength was currently at, we decided to bring it forward and to go into an earlier competition. So July the 7th is my comp date. It's going to be in Canberra, and I'm going to be competing. It's a powerlifting competition, so I'll be doing a squat, I'll be doing a bench, and I'll be doing a deadlift. I'll compete in the under 72s. At the moment I'm sitting around about 74, and yeah, so basically I want to go into a little bit of detail about why I'm going to do this. I definitely avoided it for a while. I was strength training a couple of years ago. A few years ago I started strength training, and it was amazing, the things that it did for me, and where it transcended into other aspects of my life was phenomenal. And so I'm definitely very passionate about it, and it's definitely the way that I train my clients. But for a few different reasons, I became demotivated, and I was suffering from a wrist injury, just because of a lack of education. And since educating myself and doing some research about it, I then chose to work on some skills that needed improvement. So I was doing some Olympic lifting. I did some. I was coached by Elise Richmond. We did a couple of blocks around 10-ish weeks, and and come here, we look a bit spunky. Oh, someone's not happy. What's the matter? Oh, Mum, say hello. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, come on. Cuddle? Did you say cuddle? Is that what you said? Oh. Yeah, so after working with her, I was able to get out of a little bit of a rut. I was just prior to that, I was demotivated. I wasn't feeling it at all, and whilst I knew the importance that exercise played in my life, I think I needed some time away from the specific kind of training that I was doing, and the program with her was fantastic. And then I, with my nutrition, I kind of went into more of an intuitive eating style, which was also fantastic because I was so over-tracking my macros and relying on an app. But whilst that is, it's not as stringent to do that. So during this comp prep, obviously, I'm going to need to track a little bit more. Which I'll go into more detail later on. But basically, I used to compete. I used to hurdle. I did that for over 15 years. And I guess because I got injured and I quit, that competitive nature in me, I feel like it was burnt, and I feel like it was a part of me that I didn't want to revisit. I never wanted to compete again, and I kind of, instead of admitting that I felt like I was a failure and that I didn't want to see that, I tried to think of a more, someone said this to me the other day, a more of a noble reason as to why I wasn't going there. And so now that I've kind of come to terms with what I was doing, I was just making up excuses, really. It's time to just get my shit together, and it's come at a really good time because I've started my new business, TSUBIFIT, and basically it gives me an opportunity to help more people. It's utilising online services. We've come up with a really good structure that I can work with my clients. I currently have an intake already, a group of people and who are doing really well. And every 6 weeks I'll be having a new intake. And basically they've got the option to either work with me face-to-face or just online, but I do all of their programming for them, and I coach them through a process that teaches them skills that they will carry for the rest of their lives. They don't look at it as a 12-week plan. And a lot of these things I have learnt off of coaches that I have worked with, and I've just, I have learnt so much from them that I've built this into my own. And so this competition for me allows me to use my experiences as a motivating factor. So I hope that this journey, even if it just motivates one person, then it's all worth it for me. I want to educate people. So say, for example, if I have a client that is wanting to compete down the track, then I can get them to refer to this series for a little bit more of an insight about what it's actually like to compete, and exposure for my business. So basically I'm going to be working with Joey. You can follow him on Instagram, Protein and Chemicals. And basically I'm very lucky. I'm supported really well by my work at Strong 24/7 here in Wollongong and at Ocean Fitness down in Shahaba. And I'm really looking forward to the next 9 weeks. 9 weeks now. And I'm going to keep you guys updated. So every week I'm going to be releasing a video, and there'll be a little bit of a topic of the video that I want to share with you. So thank you. And my next video, I'll probably you'll see me doing my testing, my 1RM, so I'll include those, talking a little bit about my programming, where I foresee this going, and some of the things that I'm going to do to prevent myself from getting into the situation that I was in last time with strength training. Alrighty, thanks guys.